Hey everybody, this is Valencia and welcome to my channel, Balloons in Business, where I show you the business of balloon and event decor. So today I'm going to show you how I made this balloon garland on my round stand. And I made this as just like a display for a lemon themed baby shower. So you can see the whole setup right there. So if you want to see how I made this, just stay tuned. So all of the balloon brands, colors, and sizes I'm going to list in the description box below this video. But I just blew up 2 balloons, rounded them out, and I'm going to tie them together into dupes. So the balloon colors that I used were Tough Text Yellow, and these are 11-inch balloons, Simper Text, Fashion Gray in 11-inch, and I use Simper Text Eucalyptus, and these are 11-inch balloons. So now I'm going to be twisting my dupes together into small clusters for my balloon garland base. So for the yellow balloon, since this is a lemon themed balloon garland, I'm going to be twisting together 6 dupes in a cluster, and that's a total of 12 balloons. And you want to make sure you double twist those dupes inside of those clusters so that they won't pop out. For the eucalyptus balloons, I'll be twisting together 4 dupes, and for the fashion gray, I will be twisting together 4 dupes as well. So that's a total of 8 balloons for each cluster of eucalyptus and fashion gray. And these are going to be complementary colors to the lemon themed balloon garland. So once I've twisted my dupes together into clusters, I'm going to take one neck from one balloon in one cluster and one neck from another balloon in another cluster. And I am going to tie the necks together to connect my clusters and make my balloon garland base. Now, as I mentioned before, I prefer to use the necktie method because you use the least amount of materials possible and it makes the balloon garland base nice and secure. Now I just want to show you the general pattern that I used, with yellow being the main color. So I used 2 clusters of that for my balloon garland base. So to connect the balloon garland base to the round stand, I'm going to take some Simper Text brand 260Q balloons, and I'm just going to double tie that 260 in there. And then wrap those 2 halves around the frame of the backdrop stand and double tie that onto the stand. And then I'm going to do it to the opposite side of that balloon garland base. And notice how I am tying the base diagonally onto the backdrop stand, because that's the direction I want it to go in. So now it's time to add small clusters to this balloon garland to fill it out. So I'm adding small clusters of 2 to 3 dupes, which is 4 to 6 balloons. And I'm using 2 methods. I'm using the necktie method, which is what I originally used to make my balloon garland base. But if it is difficult to tie the necks together, you just take a 260 balloon, tie it around a small cluster, and then wrap that other end of the 260 around a couple balloons in the balloon garland base, wrap it back around the small cluster, and then tie the 260 into itself. And that's how you can connect your small clusters on there as well. I know the necktie method can be a little difficult. It takes some practice, so you can use the 260 balloons when making your balloon garland if it's too difficult. So that's all I'm doing, is just connecting some small clusters there using both of those methods. I wanted to make it look like the colors are running into each other. So, I added some more fashion gray there next to the eucalyptus. I'm adding some more yellow at the bottom there, because remember, yellow is going to be the main color and the eucalyptus and gray are supposed to be complementary colors. Now the goal here is to thicken up the garland and give it some shape. I also want it to reach upward at the top right and to extend down to the floor at the bottom left. Now I'm going to be adding some 17-inch balloons. I'm going to be adding some 17-inch yellow and eucalyptus color balloons, and I'm just adding 1 balloon per cluster, just sporadically adding them in. I'm not going to be using any gray 17-inch balloons, but I'm going to put more of the yellow 17-inch balloons than the eucalyptus ones, because I really want the yellow to stick out, because that is the main color again. And I'm adding the 17-inch balloons by tying them into the balloon garland by the necks. So I don't like that little gap right there where the eucalyptus balloons are on the right. So I'm going to fill that in a little bit better. Make it look like it's melting into the yellow up there. So now I'm going to be adding my 5-inch clusters, and I tied 2 of them together with a 260Q, and I'm just wrapping that 260Q around the balloon garland to find the position where I want to put my clusters. And I'm just trying to fill in the balloon garland and add more complexity with the different sizes of balloons. So I use 5-inch balloons, 11-inch balloons, and 17-inch balloons. So here is the finished product to my lemon themed balloon garland on my round backdrop frame. So if you want to know how I put up my neon sign, I do have videos on how I install my neon signs on my backdrop stands, so you can check one of those out. So I just wanted to show you a mock-up of the lemon themed baby shower setup that I did. Most of the stuff I got from the Hobby Lobby and the Dollar Tree, and it was quite inexpensive. So the gray fabric that I used for the tablecloth I got from Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off fabrics this week, so it came out to about $10. The white vases, the faux greenery, and the gray basket I got from Hobby Lobby as well. They were all 40% off, and they came out to about $5 to $6 per item. Those really cute lemon plates and the gold chargers can be found at Dollar Tree for $1.25 each. So if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, go ahead on and like it, and please subscribe, and you'll get notifications for future videos on balloon and event decor. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.